Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you're all expecting a nice repair video, which I'd love to film. I just simply have a enormous headache and wouldn't be able to focus on it. So despite the amount of things I want to get this running for Sunday, I unfortunately am not going to do that today. When my headache does die down, which will probably be tomorrow, I will film an actual video for you guys, and you will see me working on this. It's just not going to be today. And I will try and film a video on Sunday. Obviously, there's a few things going on over at the pump house, which, by the way, if you're ever keen, it's Walthamstow Pump House Museum. Please come down and see it. And if you're keen on volunteering, we're always looking for more volunteers. So feel free to ask one of us and we can obviously help you. And obviously I'll be there most Sundays, except this Sunday is my last Sunday for a week and I'm going on holiday for a week, which is when you'll see this sort of scale scaled up into real life. Because yeah, I'll film a couple of videos and you'll have a couple of weeks of real life steam trains while I get some stuff in place for future videos and stuff like that. But good thing with these engines, well, it's good and bad thing. Good for content, bad for me, is they always break. So there'll always be a video to fix an engine or something like that. I've still got my Scott Percy from Thomas & Friends, made by Bachmann obviously, and I got my Midland Pullman, which still is waiting pieces, and then obviously this one, which has gone down now. And then I think that I might be able to convince my brother, who also has a YouTube channel, which I might link at some point when he actually starts posting again on it, because obviously he hasn't posted in like over a year or 2 years at this point, but he has a YouTube channel as well. But he might lend me some of his engines to fix on camera, because he's got a diesel that doesn't work over points, so we might either go on the channel at trying to repair that. Obviously we'll see how it goes before we try and do something like that. And then he's got an 08 which we might test, and he's got a bunch of other engines. Obviously there are limits to what I will test on this channel, because he has some really nice engines that are worth like £400, so don't expect to see them on this channel, because I'm not even going to go near touching them, because yeah, no, it sounds like a bad idea for all fronts, that one. So obviously I'll go through his cheaper engines and engines that don't work on his, but any sort of really posh expensive engine, you might see it running around, but you won't see me actively trying to repair it unless something's gone drastically wrong and we don't want to spend hundreds of pounds to send it to Hornby, which I don't actually know whether it's hundreds of pounds, but I presume it is. Which, mentioning that, still got to fix my Scotsman, which is still sat in pieces to the left of the camera. I need to get on that soon. Probably be a project once I get back from holiday, but I think I might order the piece today or tomorrow. Alongside, I want to get a DCC chip, which I might loan to the pump house for like a week, because we're doing some testing at the minute which requires one, and unfortunately for us the only engine that has DCC is one I own, and I'm not exactly keen to leave it there because, well, it's expensive, and so that's not going to happen. But I might leave a DCC chip there, just so they can do some testing. And if you do go there the week I'm away, which would be not this Sunday but Sunday after, and I'll give you an update in next week's video so you'll know. Don't cause trouble, don't go around just trying to be annoying just for the sake of it. Please don't. We work very hard over there on the railway, so please don't damage anything or try and cause issues or anything like that. We're all volunteers, obviously. We go there and volunteer our time to work on stuff, so obviously key thing, be respectful if you do go down there. And obviously if you want to volunteer, just ask one of the volunteers. We're all very friendly, we're all happy to chat about the railway, so if you want to know some information, just ask, obviously, and we'll all, we can tell you stuff about it and whatnot. And yeah, I shall be there again this Sunday, so if anyone wants to come down, I'll be there from about 1 o'clock, hopefully. If I'm not there at 1 o'clock, then I'm running late and it'll be about 2 o'clock, but yeah, sometimes I film on Sundays and that makes me late. And sometimes I just get too much gaming in. Or my engines have to be packed up, or sorting out a different way. Or, there's many things that I can be late for. Anyway, I think next week's video is either going to be... Oh, it won't be this, because this should be repaired by then. It'll either be one of my brother's engines, or painting an engine. Because I've got a wagon, off camera, well off camera by the way, that's yellow at the minute. Which I painted when I was 10 or 11. So if you can't tell, I don't like it because it's yellow and it shouldn't be yellow. So we might paint it on the channel, or paint it off camera and then show you before and after in sort of 2 video clips or whatever, I don't know. Depends when my friend gets back from his holiday, so he can start editing videos. Because yes, once my friend gets back off his holiday, he's going to learn that I'm pretty much okay to let him edit all my videos. He's going to be thrilled about that. But yeah, if that does happen, then the channel quality will go up and a lot of things will start changing. Thumbnails for the first thing will change and they will be upgraded and you'll have better thumbnails. Second thing that will change, this video quality on my phone probably get cleaned up a lot, so it'll be a lot better quality. Audio will get a lot better. You'll have intros, outros be introduced to the channel. The channel logo will be updated. The channel name, which I think is pretty much fine as it is in a minute, might get updated, might not, probably won't. And then obviously, how videos are titled and stuff will be upgraded and all that. So it will be much more of a sort of content-driven side of things rather than a, me enjoying things type of thing. Obviously, I'll still have fun filming and stuff, but there'll be more trying to gain audiences and trying to get the content out there type of the drive from the channels. And who knows, maybe an Instagram channel for each of the channels, or TikTok, or what, I don't know. It could expand to multiple, things. And at one point, if my channels get big enough, I do want to do a Twitch channel for, just one Twitch channel, just so I can live stream and stuff. And I could live stream repairs like this and whatnot, but that's obviously down the road, because obviously I've got many plans for all my channels, like Twitch, TikTok, Insta, all those things where it can expand the eyes on the brand. Obviously these will be turned into a brand at some point, these channels, but for now they're just friendly little channels, which I do quite like filming on them on the wrong days. I need to fix that. Anyway, enough of me waffling on for about 10 minutes at this point. Sorry to everyone who has had to listen through this waffling for 10 minutes. Your video on this being repaired is tomorrow, or Saturday, one or the other. And I'll just do a quick repair of it. And yeah, see you all in that video. Bye.